Alright, we're gonna start. Welcome everyone to tonight's session of D&D, our 12th session into Dreamscape. For 1 to 2 inspirations, who would like to do... Who would like to try and figure out the source of the title of my stream?
Oh, jeez.
This is going to be very easy if you know what I've been doing. +1 if you get the title for the stream. +2 if you get the if you also get the thing.
Isn't that in the Critical Role theme?
Hmm?
I think. Maybe?
Which one?
I don't know. The title of your stream, isn't that a lyric?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
Do you know which campaign it's from?
No.
1, 2, or
What's
3?
the lyric?
I'll guess 2.
What's the lyric?
2 by 2 we fall.
That's from this one. 3.
That is 3. Yep. Okay, so
Nice.
So +1 to Callie, +1 to Oscar. Celtic, I forgot to mention, when you start the campaign, I'm also going to be giving you +20 inspiration.
Damn!
Same
Plus
for
how
Sarah
many?
as well. +20.
Oh. Alright then.
It's your inspo bank for living in the dream world.
Mm-hmm. Although that may be the last time I do it for that. Okay. Alright, so last time when we left off, you guys got to speak with Jormungandr the World Snake. Found out a few things about the world, about what may have happened during how Shoxi actually managed to infiltrate the Ivy League and almost got away with destroying the World Tree and with it the Hanging City. You also found out that Hilda, who you thought was dead, is actually the physical incarnation of the World Tree. And they came back with you to an inn. Things about Liliana were kind of revealed by a slip of the tongue, and Philia and Lezim and Hilda didn't really take too kindly to that and informed you that if your duties as the Dreamweavers have you coming back to the Hanging City, you will be watched. You will be escorted and monitored wherever you go. What do you call it? Hilda has also become a part of the Ivy League, replacing the deceased Kayleigh. And each of you have also experienced another dream where you have been transported back to your real world bodies. Liliana, on the other hand, experienced something very different. Well, okay. Sorry. Let me start over for that. You all experienced dreams where you occupied bodies of someone who has a connection with you. For Liliana, it was Jade. For Oscar, it was one of his nieces. Shit. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was.
Who was it?
Olivia. I think.
Olivia. Yes. Sorry. And for Alexandra, we actually got to learn more about Alexandra. We know that she's been bunking with a childhood friend of hers, and that they have concerns about another friend of theirs who may have gotten mixed up with some sketchy people at her new job. Liliana, on the other hand, experienced a twofold dream sequence where she experienced firsthand what it was like to be Jade.
It's not great. Spoilers.
And found out that Zinevre, her patron, after a brief altercation, Liliana expressed her dissatisfaction with being being in service to the Queen of the Succubi, which Zinevre didn't really take too kindly to, and proceeded to convince Liliana that if she were to break her pact with Zinevre, something may happen to both Lucas and Paige. Paige, who was revealed to be a captive of Zinevre.
Yeah.
And that's where we left off. You are all awakening with a sort of grogginess, a heavy feeling to this. And before each of you, in your respective rooms, stands a kind of fading image of someone you haven't seen in a long time. And she speaks to you in hushed tones.
Is it Anna or is it the other one?
It's Pana.
Okay.
I bring grave tidings, my Dreamweavers.
What? You watch me sleep?
No. This is... Oh... This is... Oh... And you see her kind of like... crumple before you. And you hear in your head, things have gotten a little complicated. Please return to Prevolo as soon as you can.
When?
And the image vanishes.
Market duck.
Liliana will take a while to try and gather herself as best she can, but she has not slept at all throughout the night.
Oscar is already out because he wants to forget about that as soon as possible.
My dream just wasn't much of consequence, so it's like nothing even happened.
You went to work.
The most traumatic dream of us all.
I mean, that is a nightmare if I've ever heard one.
True.
So yeah, Liliana will eventually make her way out to the common area. She looks like shit.
Jeez, what happened to you?
She kind of glances up. Bad dreams.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You look like you got stuck with a cat in a blender.
I wish.
Okay.
Lexi, Oscar, I think I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah?
You don't say.
What makes you say that?
I tried to stop serving her last night. I tried to tell her I didn't want to do this anymore.
Ah. So that's
She-
Okay.
that and the blender.
She starts rubbing her arm nervously.
Guess we gotta kill Zinum, right?
Alexandra and Oscar, I'd like you to make perception checks, please.
Mhm. 14.
14. Okay. Oscar?
Should have taken the cocked one. Perception. That's a big ol' 7.
Okay. Alexandra, you notice that around Liliana's neck is a kind of a bruise in the shape of an interlinking chain just wrapped around her neck.
Hmm. Well, have you tried telling her that not being allowed to leave her service sounds a lot like a woman being oppressed?
Well, that's a good point.
I don't think she cares.
Yeah, no, probably not. So why didn't you leave?
She has someone very close to me and threatened to kill her. No, threatened to torture her. She's like she's tearing up a bit. When I made the deal, I just thought I was having a dream. I didn't think any of this was real.
Right. So who does she have?
It's hard to explain. Me somehow. I don't fully understand it, but it's me. Another me.
What does that mean exactly?
I don't know. She, when I went there, she had another me. I don't know what I'm supposed. What I usually would look like. Trapped in an hourglass, just pounding at it. I
So, like, you before you changed? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, actually, she technically has two other versions of me there. Listen. Crap. In the waking world, my name's Lucas Turner. She has me as I was before I fell asleep there, and she tortures him. And she also has another me that is, I don't know how to describe her. She's, I think, who I should be, who I was going to be when I came here if she hadn't gotten to me first. If I had just come like you three had.
Huh. Well,
This is making less and less sense.
I don't see how she can have you if you hadn't met her in as a prisoner. Because surely that's just the you stood in front of us.
I can't explain it. I'm sorry. I don't know. She's got
I
Paige and Lucas hostage, and
well, look, maybe she's got past you trapped or whatever, but tell you right now, I don't think she's got some kind of temporal you that doesn't exist trapped there as well. I think she's just lying to you.
wouldn't be the first time.
So what? So, what are you afraid of exactly?
That she's gonna hurt them.
But they're both you.
I know, but I wish I had a better answer for you. I do. I just I look at them, and Lucas is in pain and Paige is terrified. I don't Something is very wrong, and I don't know what it is.
Oscar, what do you think?
Well, obviously, the Nineveh is a bit not great, especially from other people as well, have said as much.
Yeah.
And she takes over your body sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but also, you say you want to be out of her service, but if you do, you're still here. And what does that entail? I suppose.
Do I lose my powers, you mean?
I don't know.
I don't.
Do you lose? Do you go back to the waking world? Do you stay here? Are you cursed to stay here forever? I don't know. But I feel like probably just want to do some looking into Xenoverse character. And also maybe talk a bit more to Pines. Speaking of, did you guys get the wake up call?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I see that Rocky and Vamir aren't here anymore.
where they're gone.
Rocky told me last night that he was going to try to wake up, that he was going to try to go home.
No.
Oh,
I
Glad
think,
to
yeah, I mean, so he told me, you can find it if you find it. He was only 9, and he
He was
wanted to go home.
9?
oh.
Yeah. He wanted to go home and see his mom.
Well, shit.
So, yeah, he went home to take care of her.
Well,
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know where Vamir is.
I mean, if we
whatever.
came in here and he wasn't here, but then he was, he'll probably just not be here now, and then he'll be here later.
That tracks. That scans.
God, I hope you're wrong. But
Well, either way, we have to go back to Prevolo Keep and figure out what the hell to do now. I don't know if we can do this with 3 of us.
Oh,
that'll be fine. I'm gonna be honest with you, Lily. I don't think the Zenithray has as much power over you as you think she does. I think she's just fucking with you.
Liliana's hand goes up to that bruise around her neck. Certainly feels like she does.
I mean, sure, she can hurt you. I can hurt you. But I can't do much else to you.
Yeah. I need to ask you two a favor.
Yeah.
If you see me use my curse on somebody again, if you see me put someone under that, you two have to knock me out.
That's gonna be Lexi's job.
I'm not sending anyone else.
That or Oscar don't want to hit a woman.
A little, but also I use a giant sword and you use her fists. You're a little bit better in the knockout world than I am.
Use the flat of the blade.
Yeah, well,
All right, let's go find that portal and get out of here. We got to get back to Prevolo.
Actually, that's a question. How does brain damage work in this world?
How does what damage?
Brain damage.
Brain
'Cause
damage?
obviously- Yeah, because if we knock you out, getting knocked out for any period of time is not good.
No.
Yeah, but I don't know that we need to worry about the physics of reality too much here.
I mean, yeah, we get healing magic or whatever, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's go find the portal, and they said they could use it to send us right home.
Or at least to the outside of the forest. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. We'll make our way back down to the district that we came in at, where the portal was.
They
Okay.
ask, "What happened to the rest of you?" Oh, Lily ate them in her sleep.
Okay, so upon arriving to like the outside of the inn, you see Ithric there with Hilda, and neither Philia or
Lesm.
Lesm. Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of like having a fucking brain fart on it. You see them with kind of like neutral expressions on their faces. And Hilda approaches you all and goes, "Oh, good morning. Where's
One
the...
woke up, the other one just does this.
I see. As in, like, wait. As in...
Woke up, woke up.
Yeah, we're down to Dreamweaver.
Oh!
Maybe two.
Oh!
But Pana said that there's something, changing circumstances, so maybe there's more on the way. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Ooh. That kind of doesn't bode well then. I mean, we figured, you know, we'd send you off. Nothing with the escorting thing. Well, unfortunately, the rest of the Ivy League couldn't make it, so I'm here in their stead. And Ithric speaks up, and I'm supposed to escort her as well. The guards, on the other hand, and they just kind of like jab a finger behind them, and you see like this group of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Frostbite. Thank you for that first. But somehow no one tripped until... Jesus Christ. Frostbite with a sob. Hello? Alright, who's that inspo going to?
Give it to me.
Or me. You don't know. I'm a player too. Alright, just 18 morning. You get a special gift from me.
D&D was invented to trick gay people into doing math. I love that.
Oh no.
It's
I mean,
so true.
You're right,
I wonder
but
it
also...
takes so long for you guys to do your turns.
Yeah.
I'm the only straight person here, and turns are out like nothing.
Yep.
Excuse you?
Okay, while we wait for Frostmite to tell us who is getting that sub, Ithric jabs a thumb behind them, and you see like this group of soldiers just like flanking both them and Hilda. Oh gosh, I didn't realize inspo was attached. Who are my options? Okay, so you have Lexi.
Me, and me.
You have Lexi, you have Alexandra, and you have
That's the same person twice.
Liliana. You're right. I'm sorry. You have Lexi, you have Oscar, and you have Liliana. I should really, at some point, put down your names on here somehow. But yeah, what was I? And you see like maybe 4 on Ithric's right side, 4 on Hilda's left. And you notice that there's like a couple of guards stationed on either side of the door that you just exited out of. They were very intent on making sure that you guys got to the portal safely, and you know, they didn't really say this, but I really hope that you guys have safe travels, and may the world snake watch over you.
Thank you, Ithric. It was nice to meet you.
And Ithric just kind of like walks up to you with like a very with a kind of look on their face, and they just like lean in real close at you. What happened to you?
I tried to take your advice.
You fought a cat in a blender.
Hilda just kind of like tilts her head and goes, "What's a blender?"
Don't worry about it.
I tried.
You ran a kitchen and you don't know what a blender is?
She looks at her. I tried to take your advice, but she wasn't having it.
I see.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like extend a finger and kind of like run it down along your neck.
She winces.
And I'd like you to heal that 20 psychic damage that you took.
Aw.
What a polite young man.
Did you just assume their gender?
What a polite young snake.
Light young snake.
They are Sekiro.
They are. Liliana off with a
sounds
small smile.
Okay, Liliana, you get an inspo from Frostmite.
Hell yeah. And Sarah Light, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Pretty sure that's from Robbie's community.
Ah, nice. Well, welcome to the community. But yeah, she gives a half smile to Ithric. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just, I know you have a good heart. And it's not an easy path that you follow. But, don't let her break you.
She nods. She won't. I refuse to let her.
And they just kind of smile, like this is the first time you've seen like a genuine smile on their face, and they just pat you on the shoulder, and they walk back to Hilda. All right, y'all ready? Or do you have any last minute some things that you want to do before you leave?
Liliana glances over at Oscar. I just realized the guy who got Rocky and Vamir's autograph, those are going to be worth way more now that they're gone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it. We're ready.
We're ready.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's move on. And so Ithric and Hilda lead the way with you guys and trailing behind them, and surrounding you all are encircling you all are the soldiers that follow you. And this kind of like helps create a path. People are moving out of the way, seeing this entourage, and you make it to the Cloud District with very little consequence. And find yourselves staring at. Hold on.
Oh snap!
Wait, do I have that map? Don't think I do. You know what? We'll use this. This is as good as any. There we go. You find yourselves face to face with the portal. Please just imagine that owl is a portal. Is a snake, rather.
Snack portal.
Mm-hmm.
Nordle.
All right. Well, one down.
Hey. And Ithric turns to you guys and goes, "Don't be strangers, all right?"
She kind of gives a look. I thought I was gonna have a military escort if I ever come back.
Well,
You will. but,
technically, I could keep an eye on you guys.
Same to you, Ithric. Don't be a stranger.
Gonna be hard, but you know, part of the deal. And they just kind of like raise a hand, and the iridescent scales on their arm just kind of like reflect the light. And Hilda comes up to you guys and goes, "Oh, before I forget, here." And she produces a bag, and you notice on the bag is the symbol of it is a silhouette of a teacup, very small teacup.
Liliana kind of smiles at her. I'll always prefer thanks a latte.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Well, thanks a latte and tiny bites tea room are kind of gonna be going into a joint partnership soon, so we'd love for you guys to bring home a few samples. And since the portal's up and running again, hey, spread the word. We're back in business. Or as soon as we get a new place. But you know what? For now, we'll do stall.
Fair enough. We'll make sure to let people know where to get some stuff.
Oh, and do you guys still have the thingy that you know who gave to for you know where?
Yeah. I
Good.
probably would have picked it up because I also got the blessing.
Yes, you did. Like you still feel like the warmth in your bag where it is. All right. And it's a moment, and Hilda brings you all to and Ithric to a big group hug.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly strong for an old woman.
I mean, she's kind of a literal tree, so you know.
I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that's fair.
She's got tremendous strength.
Oh boy. And like that, I want to leave.
Oscar, please take 5 psychic damage for
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh.
Jesus.
You mean Treesus? Sorry.
No. Hey, Liliana, you want to take more psychic damage?
Sorry.
I'm gonna speak for her and go out on a limb and say no.
Stop.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Robbie's gone, but he's here in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in voice chat? So we've got Malkyria, the DM. We've got Trilby, who plays Alexandra, and Dangus, who plays Oscar, all in chat with us.
Okay, and you see now with the portal up and running, you surmise that for the instance that you guys are using it, it's mentioned that it was a special occasion. You see an image of the gates of Prevolo City.
Oh.
Oh, all the way. Fantastic.
All right, well, that'll save us a day's walk. Liliana gives an appreciative nod to Hilda and to Ithric.
Be safe.
All right. Yeah. See you on the other side, and she'll step through.
Okay.
Whee!
And as you step through the portal, you feel like a coolness against your skin as you go through. And it feels like you're kind of being enveloped in something. And as that sensation leaves your body, you find yourselves face to face with the gates of Prevolo City. And let me just grab you all. Oop, that's not how you grab. For now. Do I not have... Uh-oh.
Mal, I just want you to know that Sarah Light has commented the DM sounds like a really lovely person.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
What? No? What? You'll be sorry? What?
What?
Here we go.
Wow, they sound nice. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're here again.
Yep. And you see the familiar sights of Kamar Square. You smell the foodstuffs that are being left out to cool, or are being intentionally wafted over to people's directions to entice them. In the distance, you see a myriad of colors for where you surmise the eccentric emporium is, and you see the spire, the castle of Prevolo City, overlooking everything.
Okay, well, it's convenient to get back.
Yep.
Where do you two want to go? Do you want to see do you need to see the smith or the market, or do you just want to head to the castle?
I know you want to see
Funny,
the
that's
Smith,
the one you bring up
but,
first.
No, we're going to see Pana. There was obviously something wrong, and we're down in numbers.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We also have the stone thingy.
Yeah. Okay. Pana first, and we have a message from Jormungand to give her. So yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll set off towards the spires then first.
Okay, so
Want to go see the blacksmith? Both roll their eyes. Oh.
I was just putting it out there as an option.
No, you were putting yourself out there as an option.
okay. So, you get to the castle, and you see the guards have been informed of your arrival because they have immediately escorted you to the Oracle's chamber. Which, if I can find it, hold on. There we go. And map. It's not you anymore. Oh, deleted a guard right along with you. There we go, and then we stop that. Play that.
Ah, yes. Venka and Pana.
Oh, can you not see their names? Guess not. There we go. Okay. Do you see the name?
I see Pana's name.
Shit. Wanka. There we go.
There we go.
All right, and you see Wanka kind of wearing a very grave expression on her face. And I'd like all three of you to make perception checks for me.
All right.
15.
15. Okay.
18.
18.
15 as well.
Okay, so all three of you notice that Pana doesn't look any worse for wear, but you notice like something is off about her.
Like in her attitude, or like physically something's wrong?
As in like when you were first here, the throne that she was sitting on, the flower, was this vibrant myriad of colors. And you notice now it's a little more it's a little more paler, as is the color of her hair.
Are you well, Pana?
Oh.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
You certainly seemed distressed this morning when we saw you.
And Wenka just kind of like shoots a look at you. And you instantly hear murmurings around you. And you catch guards just kind of like, wait, are they real? Are they serious? What's going on? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, that's right. We're for cereal.
Well, either way, we return with a message from Jormungandr, if you'd hear it.
Then I take it that with your return, your task was successful in the Forever Forest.
I will take out the crystal and show her.
And upon taking out the crystal, you feel it leave your hand.
No.
And it floats over to the pillar that has the snake on it. The one that was dimming when you were previously here. And you see the gem that's above it crack.
Uh-oh, did we fuck up?
And Wenka just goes, "What did you?" And before she could finish her sentence, a an explosion of light fills the chamber.
You know how I said probably?
And you feel warm. Like the kind of warmth you experience on a nice sunny day. Not too hot. Not too intense either. And as the light dissipates, you see the pillar has been restored. You see the image of Jormungandr within the pillar, and you see the shard that you brought back, Oscar, sitting above where the gem was. And it's deathly silent for 1 minute.
Told you we did it.
Liliana nods. I'd say so. One down.
Great job, team.
Only cost 2 of our members to get there.
Oh, sure.
What? Look. We
I
didn't
mean, probably
lose
around.
them.
And at that, Pana speaks up. No, I am aware of the departure of your fellow Dreamweavers. I sent them back at their behest. Unfortunately, it took more out of me than I anticipated.
Can we do this, just the 3 of us?
I'm afraid you don't have the luxury of choosing. And at that, Wenka speaks up and goes, "You were warned that you would have one opportunity before you left these chambers. If you didn't want anything to do with any of this, you were more than free to choose to leave, and you wouldn't forget. Unfortunately, this was a case of unfortunate circumstances, and Pana, upon with grave peril to her, chose to put the safety of you all above her own. So yes, she is relatively unwell, but not unwell enough to assume her duties as the Oracle." And with that, and before she could finish again, you see 3 orbs shoot out from the pillar of the snake and come to dart around the room and rest before each of you. And and Wenka goes, "Oh, well, it seems that you have been bestowed gifts."
Liliana hesitantly reaches out to touch the orb.
I'll take another one, I guess.
Okay,
Bonk.
so hold on. Where is it? There is such a thing as too many notes. Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Truth.
Actions. Okay. All right. Who got what? Yes. Okay. All right. So Liliana,
Yes.
as you reach out, for the orb, you feel tingling.
Is it the same kind of tingling I get when I see Anita, or a different kind of tingling?
Yeah, it's like
Which
fucking
specific
Terra.
part is tingling?
Oh my god. Stream's over.
it's
Good night,
just like-
everyone.
It's just like Taro. Can you not be horny for 5 seconds?
Historically speaking, no.
Oh my god. You know, you see, so for Oscar and Alexandra, when you see Liliana reach out for this orb, she is wrapped in its light.
You can rap.
Liliana, you
Yes.
feel that tingling spread throughout your body before it concentrates around your neck.
Oh.
Oh,
I've got a little bit of trauma with that area, but okay.
About to get energy decapitated.
Nope. You hold on. Where is the And for Alexandra and Oscar, you see this you don't really see any difference. But I would like you guys to roll another perception check for me.
13.
13.
Another 7.
Okay, that's okay. Oscar and Alexandra, you see nothing is different about Liliana, but you do notice that she is now wearing an ornate necklace with a green gem in the middle.
Ooh.
Okay, and this goes over to you. There we go.
Am I supposed to see something?
Yes. I sent it to you in the
Oh.
DM.
Yes, okay. Oh my. Ooh. A necklace that appears as an ordinary pendant at first, but if worn during a long rest, will transform into an iridescent length in the shape of a serpent that wraps around its user, with 2 glimmering green eyes completing the link. A magic item that protects its user and its friends from dying. The magical item has 5 charges and regains 1d4 plus 1 expended charges at dawn every day. While worn, the wearer can expend 1 charge to cast Spare the Dying. If the owner of the necklace is forced to make death saving throws, the amulet itself expends 1 charge and casts Spare the Dying on the wearer if it can. While attuned to this necklace, the wearer gets a +1 to AC. Very nice. Kept safe. Once attuned, this necklace cannot be stolen. It must be removed willingly. If tried to be removed by force, the person attempting to do so takes 46 necrotic damage and is thrown back up to 60 feet. Hell yeah.
Try shit again tomorrow night.
Oh, I can't wait for Xenoblade to try and tear that off. Yoink. Armor class bonus.
All right.
Thank you. She kind of shows off the necklace.
Stunning.
Thank you. We're making a gentleman of you yet, Oscar.
And Oscar and Alexandra, your orbs are still floating in front of you.
Catchy.
Touch the orb.
I'd like both of you to roll d6s for me.
Either we're rolling for items or it's about to clap us backwards. 4.
6.
Okay, so, Alexandra, upon touching the orb, you are enveloped in a warmth. And why did I fucking do that? Hold on. Sorry. Here we go. And for Liliana and Oscar, Oscar, you've seen this happen to Liliana. Liliana, you see when Lexi touched the orb envelops her in its light. And when it dissipates, nothing really happens. And I'd like, Liliana, for you to make a perception check for me.
That's going to be a 13.
13. Okay, so with a 13, you don't see anything really out of place with Lexi. But for Lexi, the warmth spreads throughout your body before it concentrates to one of your fingers.
I'll look at the finger.
And you see upon it a ring. A silver ring. And here you go.
Silver ring that has an iridescent sheen. The ring is received after restoring the Pillar of the Snake. Upon closer inspection, its surface has a script engraved along the inside. The text is in an infernal and reads, "A champion does not lack."
If you can't, can you read Infernal?
No.
Can anyone read Infernal?
You're a tiefling and you can't read Infernal? Well, I
mean,
can.
I can't read English.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't care if you can read English. Can you read Infernal?
I don't think so.
I think that's one of the native languages of tieflings. Hold on.
I think you choose between Infernal and Abyssal.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I speak Infernal.
Yeah, you know.
While wearing this ring, you have a +1 to your AC and your melee attacks, so a +1 bonus to their attack rolls. The ring also has the following additional properties. Unyielding champion. Whenever you would take 30 or more damage in a single instance while wearing this ring, the ring gives you a burst of energy, giving you 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay, I looked it up. Yes, tieflings can speak, read, write, common and infernal. So yes, you can read the script.
Sure.
Okay, and for Oscar, when you touch your orb, you feel the warmth spreading through your body and then concentrating on your torso.
It's neck belt.
Torso is not belt. Torso is chest plate. Probably.
And for Alexandra and Liliana, you see Oscar wearing a different set of armor. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
Just a different chest plate,
Okay.
rather.
Probably just a little hard to see under the cloak, but iridescent, way it shines, blah blah blah. Wearing this armor, gain +3 to AC, gain blind sight out to 10 feet. Advantage on charisma skill checks on anyone with a passive perception of 14 or lower. That's very specific.
Peasants fear him.
Let's see. Stealth disadvantage. Okay. Alrighty. Now in combat, I get to close my eyes and be all cool and still see everything.
Hell
You're
yeah.
one with the force is with you.
Yes.
If Vamir were here, he'd want that so badly.
Mm-hmm.
I already have. Let's see. What's my. Okay.
Shit, I knew I was forgetting something. Hold on. We are coming back to the inn. I am so sorry. Yup, I sure did. I sure fucking did. Hold on.
Look at this
What?
fucking cat, though.
What?
Hold
Look
on.
at the size of this fucking cat.
Cat?
I
Yeah.
am so sorry. I
And
knew I
I
was
think
forgetting something.
That's a big cat.
No,
Look
wait.
at this boy.
No, I didn't. I'm fucking stupid. Hold on. Okay. I thought I forgot, but I
Oh.
forgot that I didn't forget. Hold on.
What?
Where is the damn thing?
He is immense.
That
Oh
is an
my
immense cat.
God.
Holy jeez.
Okay. All right. Okay, and upon receiving your gifts, Pana motions to Wenka and says, before Rocky's departure, he bid me to leave a few trinkets for you all. I did forget my plan. And you see Wenka produce items and hand them out to you guys. So why can't you see Oscar's thing? Hold on. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Why is that still showing up like that? Yeah. So, Oscar, to you, Wenka hands over, a rectangular box. Upon noticing it, you see that it is the same chess set that you saw Rocky playing once before during your brief visit to
Aw.
God, I don't remember.
At the inn?
Yes. The Anxious Kiwi Inn. There we go.
Yeah.
To Alexandra. Wenka hands over a hefty bag. And you hear the tinkling of coins inside.
Okay.
Liliana glances over at Alexandra. He gave you cash? How tacky.
True. I look inside.
And you see a number of gold coins, 625 pieces worth of gold.
All right, you know
coins.
what? When it's that much money, it's not tacky anymore. It goes right around to being awesome again.
And for Liliana, Wenka hands over a letter to you.
Oh, she flips open the letter.
You still have the bag of
I do.
the
I
bag,
have the
okay.
bag of tricks. Yep.
Okay, and upon opening it, you see a drawing, a kid's drawing of a big red woman and a beat up dark figure on the ground, and you see scribbled on with an arrow pointing to the big red woman, you, as in YOU, and pointing at the dark figure is Zinivre, but Zinivre is spelled as
With a Z.
yeah.
Zinivray.
Yeah. And the signature underneath is written as Colt.
Liliana kind of looks at the picture for a long time and actually has to like bring a hand up and like wipe a tear away. She looks up at Pana. Did he make it home okay? Is he safe?
To the best of my abilities, yes.
Good. He shouldn't have to do this.
I did have some misgivings about the child, but I hope he realizes that he is stronger than he knows. Not just physically.
Yeah. She puts the letter away in her pack. She's going to keep it.
Do you believe you have to go to the Geneva Convention to convict Pana of conscripting child soldiers?
He doesn't really have a choice. Dreamweavers come to her as as they are. If they got the spark, they can do it. Right. On that note, I do not expect you to immediately leave for the next venture. As such, you are free to stay for the interim.
Well, we do need to have a bit more private conversation at some point.
And she looks to Wenka, who then waves the guards away.
Fair enough.
All right, hit him.
With what?
Tell him what you want to do and what's happened and why it's happening. Who, what, when, where, how.
Oh, my thing?
Yes, your thing. It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
I even said we were going to talk to Pana, but whatever. Go.
Yeah. Okay. So while we were in the Hanging City, uh, Zenevray is not a very popular name there, or anywhere as far as I can tell. I was gonna just make do with it. I don't care if people don't like me. That's fine. But she started possessing me in a fight. Um, and she made me do some bad things.
And at that, Wenka just kind of like looks up from her clipboard and goes, She possessed you?"
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kind of freaky.
yeah.
And she
Um,
turns to Wenka. She turns to Pana, and
Look in the mirror. This is serious.
and Pana just continues to listen.
so last night I was called to her realm. She's not from here. She's not in the. When I see her, we're not in the Dreamscape. We're in some realm that is hers, and she is all powerful there. I tried to tell her that I wouldn't serve her anymore, and I tried to fight her, and that went really badly for me. Somehow she has me there. She has other versions of me there. I don't get it, but I recognize them, and intrinsically I know that they're me, and she's holding them hostage if I don't do what she wants.
And
I might be doing us more harm than good at this point.
Pana just looks pensive at during that entire time, and she nods in understanding and goes, "This would explain why or how she got to you before you were meant to arrive. At some point, she managed to interfere between your sleeping state in the waking world and your arrival here as a Dreamweaver."
Yeah. I'd been having a really bad day, and I took some NyQuil because I didn't feel well, and I when I started having the dream, I just thought it was a bad dream because of the medicine. I didn't think it would actually do something when I made a deal with her. I was just seeing what happened in the dream.
And she just looks at you with the kind of a look that a mother would give a child, a consoling look. And she goes, "Unfortunately, this is what she does. She will exploit your weakness."
She knew everything about me. Things I've never told anyone.
She would. The Queen of the Succubi is not who she seems. And unfortunately, it is beyond my capabilities to help.
I understand.
I know that you are a good person. Otherwise, you would not have become a Dreamweaver. You are stronger than you think you are. And you would do well to remember that even within her realm, you are not alone.
I see. Can she be beaten?
Many have tried, but we think that she has been beaten in the past. So when you proclaimed yourself a servant of hers, there was some apprehension. Because the last time we heard that name, it was of Dreamweavers past who claimed that they had vanquished her, brought her crown back as proof. And she looks to Wenka and she goes, Wenka goes, this happened a very long time ago. I can't really give you a timeline of when it happened, but it happened during a time when I don't think I'm at liberty to say Pana. And Pana just looks conflicted.
Please, anything would help. If I'm to stand up to her, I need everything I can get.
Frankly, you know more about her than we do. Any time we've encountered the Queen of the Succubi, it was in an antagonistic nature. We were often at conflict with forces that claim to exalt her.
Yeah, she seems to be... She has a way of making you want to follow her. Making you feel like without her, you're alone. Like she's the only one who understands.
She governs over the realm of desires.
Yeah.
It is not... Her capabilities are not to be trifled with. And I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. When I was there, she had someone trapped in an hourglass. The sand was pouring down over them. I think if I don't hurry, they're going to be snuffed out.
And Pana just goes, would you care to describe who this captive is?
Boy.
Yeah, well, there's two captives. The one in the hourglass is a tiefling. She looks like me. Kind of. She has white hair. Her skin's lighter than mine. Her eyes are kind of pinkish. I don't know. I've never seen her before. But I know she's related to me somehow.
And at that, you see a small smile on Pana's face. Then there's hope yet.
Yeah.
You see, to get to you, she had to take something from you. She cannot give
something from me?
She cannot give if she cannot take. So this form of yours is presumably what she gave. And presumably the captive that she now holds is what she took from you.
Liliana seems to nod like that makes sense to her, at least on some level. She understands that.
By doing this, she establishes a link. A link that it seems goes more towards her favor than it does you.
Then somehow I have to get free of this and help break that link.
I will be honest. This is a new realm of possibilities. If somehow you can harness a way to curry that link more to your favor, then maybe you stand a chance to save these captives that she holds.
Liliana thinks for a long moment and then looks up. Have you ever known what you have to do, but just the thought of it makes you sick?
And you see Pana grimace. Yes. It is. It is my one regret. And Wenka just looks at her and goes, You don't have to talk about it. Right?" And she turns to the three of you.
No, we're sitting out of here pretty quick. I think we can hear more.
Yeah.
Any bit helps.
And Wenka just glowers at you, Oscar, and
Yep.
and looks to Pana, who hesitates before she goes, "As much as I would love to share, I don't think now is the right time."
Fair enough.
There is much of the dreamscape that you've yet to see.
Do you have a recommendation on where we should go next?
And at that, she looks at the pillars, and I would like all of you to make perception checks for me.
3.
Oh
6.
boy. Oh god.
11.
Huh?
Well,
11.
11.
All right.
Okay, that's good
Yeah.
enough. So
someone breaks 10. We lost our Rocky, who was our perception master.
Mm-hmm. And with an 11, you see asides the snake pillar, which is now glowing brightly, for lack of better words. The ones that have been glowing here now look kind of paler compared to the glow that the snake pillar is giving off. Like, you guys thought it was bright, but like This one is like bright, like like almost neon. So like there isn't they haven't really begun to change. Um, Asides the ones that have just completely darkened, and Pana thinks for a moment, and she points to one of them, to the one that has the image of an ox.
The
A
ox.
bull, rather. Sorry.
Sorry, bull. What city is nearest there?
In Oscar's head, it's just please don't be the superhero city. Please don't be the superhero city.
This looks to be... The nearest city would be Ashayin.
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 Is she in there or not?
Oh boy.
I don't say that
And,
out loud. I don't say that out
God, I was gonna be...
Don't say the cringy thing out loud, I swear.
loud.
And which direction would Ashayin be?
Which direction is it Asha in?
I am... Take 15 psychic damage. You fuck.
Yeah.
You fuck. And Wenka at that point speaks up and goes, Ashayin is a bit of a travel here. With that said, it isn't walking distance compared to the Forever Forest, but give us a couple of days to arrange some transportation to take you there.
All right, couple days on the town. Could use some R&R after we fought a big snake and a lady with two sides. Oh, yeah, she was made by the Queen of the Abyss. Probably important.
When you mention that name, you see the expression on Wenka's face just like turn almost hostile.
Liliana puts her hands up.
And,
Don't shoot the messenger.
And she goes, so you handled the situation. Wait, big snake, what?
Jormungandr got corrupted or taken over into, what was the other name of the other snake? Did the
I don't think we had a name for the snake, just for the lady, Shoxy.
Yeah.
No one asked. And
We were
It was
fighting.
something like
We were
Phil.
fighting. We weren't going to ask its name.
Mm-hmm. And Wenka just starts pacing back and forth, starts muttering to herself, and Pana goes, that would explain why the pillars have dimmed or have darkened.
It would? Oh,
Yeah.
because of her.
The Queen of the Abyss is an entity who is responsible for the corruption.
Okay, well, she's making deals with Dreamweavers now and is making corrupted Dreamweavers because that's what was happening in the Hanging City.
which would explain why many have fallen.
Yeah. And I think many more have become corrupted.
This is a grave revelation indeed. You didn't see her.
Who, the queen?
The
No.
queen, no, just Shoxy.
What did this Shoxy look like?
Well, we
It was
never.
a bit of a shock, see?
Oh God. Well, first she was wearing someone else's skin, and then she shed it and turned into a scary snake lady with two sides.
She had gold, like, vein cracks. There's a... Lexi, do you know... Well, I guess I shouldn't presume. But there's, from what I hear, there's a Japanese technique where they make pottery, but it's like broken, but then they put gold in between it. And
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, she looked like that, but a person.
Yeah.
Lexi, I would like you to roll a history check for me for that.
You have to give me a second. I start roll 20. I had to restart my computer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a 5.
Okay, so yes, you can
No brain cells.
you can kind of recall something to this effect.
No, I don't. Not with a 5.
No, like you heard you don't know the actual term, but like you've seen it. You've seen it on TV once maybe.
Such a pity response.
You know of the existence of pottery.
You know pots exist. Damn.
Sweet.
We're aces.
And yeah, you just know it. You just know it
Okay.
exists. And Pana just kind of like looks deep in thought at that.
We know that she was a scientist. She was big on ecology and environmentalism. She said she wanted to change things here and was sent to the Hanging City, but couldn't do anything.
I see.
Yeah.
It would have been. And she kind of like gasps a little, and you see tears start streaming down her eyes. Not Jesus Christ, down her cheeks. Oh no.
Yeah.
Eliza.
Sure.
And Wenka just looks up and she tries to move to console Pana, but she hesitates before bringing her arm down and turns to you all and goes, Eliza was, as you surmised, one of your predecessors, a former Dreamweaver. If the Queen of the Abyss got to her, it would certainly explain the golden cracks.
So,
They weren't even. And you kind of like see the look on Wenka's face like turn distant. They couldn't even give her the benefit of the eternal slumber.
Liliana gets really uncomfortable. Yeah. Zinevray has her now.
She what?
Oops.
Remember I said
Again,
she
the
Yay.
possession.
Remember I said she possessed me?
You didn't mention that. Oh God.
Yeah. Apparently, Dreamweavers are becoming a hot commodity around here.
You and you alone, as Dreamweavers, possess the capability of changing aspects of the dreamscape.
Yeah.
It is why you are heralded as warriors. Powerful warriors. Because there is no surmisable limit to what you are able to do. The only limit that you have is the one that you impose on yourself.
Well. Then I suppose what remains of us will continue on our quest.
Yeah. We'll arrange for sleeping quarters for you here within the keep, but for now for one night at least we'll have you stay in one of the inns within the city. Remember, you have a week to prepare before we can send you out to Ashayin.
All right. Liliana will bow her head politely and turn to leave.
Oscar's like, maybe I should bring up the ID cards. Been a bit too heavy. I think I'll do it next time.
Next time.
We will send for you when
Yeah.
when it is time.
As we get outside, I look to Oscar and to Alexandra. Well, you feel like everywhere we go, we just have bad news for everybody?
Listen, this
What?
place is in pretty bad shape, so I'd say bad news ain't exactly a surprise.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go find an inn and make
We'll
sure we
go
have
find
somewhere.
it in. You go cheer yourself up at the Smith.
Yeah,
She
sounds good.
She laughs at that. All right. Fair enough. I'll catch up with you.
All right. Oscar's gonna go and find a respectable looking inn.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Oscar.
Okay. Between you all, I would like for Callie to roll a d20 and
Yeah.
for Trilby and Dangus to roll a d10 each.
Oh.
D20 for hammering.
All right.
5.
Liliana's dice, you got this.
9.
19.
Okay. Wow. Who are you?
You really
I
get
know.
hammered.
Okay. So we'll do Liliana's thing first.
So she actually is just going to kind of wander the city. She has a lot to think about.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have a city map prepared for now.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
So let me just do. Where's the thing? Thing? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Wow.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, we'll just go with this for now. All right. Okay, so is there anywhere in particular that you you're kind of headed towards, or are you just like kind of meandering around the city?
Yeah, she's just kind of letting her feet carry her while she thinks.
Okay.
You remember how Jack Skellington ends up at the trees with all the doors? It's basically that. She's just walking.
Okay. Okay, and at some point you find yourself in front of the smithering.
Fair enough. She like looks up and sees the smith shop. Is like,
My titties brought me here.
And
Hmm.
you see very familiar face who looks up and sees you and goes, "Oh, welcome back. How was the trip?"
She glances up. Hi, Anita. It was eventful.
Well, you're still alive, so that's good news.
Yeah, still alive, still kicking, if nothing else. We were able to help the Hanging City, so it was good. Has everything been okay here?
Oh, I've been fine. Business is, it's going. I
Yeah.
was just about to leave for quick break, quick lunch.
Oh.
Did you? I mean, I can if you need me to polish something or fix something real quick, I can do it. And she gives you a wink.
Oh.
I've got something you can polish.
Well.
She blushes red, which doesn't mean a whole lot on her because she's already red. She kind of like waves her hand and like summons up her whip, and everything's kind of magical. I don't know that it actually gets beat up or dirty.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh yeah. Maybe the breastplate that you made for me last time. Maybe that part's not magical. She has something on under the breastplate.
That part's not magic.
She's doing her best.
Oh, Liliana. And she and she motions to like a little stall in the shop and goes, go ahead and change really quick, and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. And she goes to take off her breastplate and puts it over the rack there. Can I ask you a really stupid question?
And I mean, there's no stupid questions, so
Well,
You want a bone?
that'd be a stupid question. No. When you have a customer who comes in and gives you a really hard time, what do you do about it?
I kick them out.
Right. What if they're really, really strong?
I kick them out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. She looks at the 8-foot tall Goliath lady. Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
People know my reputation around here is I take no shits and I give no shits.
Fair enough.
You should really take some laxatives.
Why do you think they call me the Deft Hammer?
Well, I assumed because you were good with a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
All right. So what do you want? Just maintenance on this thing, or do you want to improve it, or what?
Yeah, actually, if you could make it a little bit tougher, take a bit bigger of a hit. We lost one of our people, so I might get hit more often.
Ooh. Was it the mouthy one? I mean,
No, it was the monk, the hand-to-hand one.
don't think I meant that one.
I think you made a. Oh, sorry, no, you made a spear for them.
Oh yes, I did. No, it was the there was a gloomy one with you.
Oh, yeah, Alexandra. Yeah.
No,
No.
the
Hey!
no, the one that looks like a walking I don't know what.
Yeah, we
it
don't know
is.
what either. Oh, you mean Oscar?
If that's his name, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's Oscar.
No, it's
They're
not.
they're
Oh wait, no, Vamir wasn't with us. That's right.
they're both still with us. But yeah, Rocky's gone.
I like that kid.
I did too.
Well, wait, when you say gone, is in like gone, or like
He woke up. So no, I mean, not dead, but
wait,
just
what?
he's not in the dreamscape anymore.
Ah, like not because
He didn't die. No.
Okay, all right. Well, I hope things are okay with him.
Me too.
So does that mean that all of you guys at some point will wake up like that? Just gone?
My understanding is we basically have to we just keep doing this till we die. It's my understanding. It's kind of
That
bleak.
Yeah. Bleak is not the word I would do. I would use for that, but terrible more like it.
Yeah, and we all had a chance to say no to it, but we all decided to do it anyway, I guess.
I mean, what do you get out of it?
She looks at her. I mean, I can't speak for the other two, but I get to stay here.
You want to stay here?
I want what I get out of staying here.
Which
I get to be... She kind of smiles genuinely. I get to be me.
Do you not get to be you? When you're what did you say? When you're
Awake?
Awake? Yeah.
No. No, I've been pretending to be someone else my entire life when I'm awake.
See, I'm a denizen, so I don't really get what you dreamers do when you wake up, but
We do... Well, let me put it this way. On a regular day, what do you do here?
well, depends on if there's people who need a weapon made or a weapon repaired or
Mm-hmm.
armor.
But
You
you wake up and you probably eat something and then manage your shop, and then if maybe occasionally you go out with a friend and have a drink and then go to bed eventually, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's all we do when we wake up. It's just a different world.
So why come here? I mean, I know that's your case, but about I mean, I doubt that everyone else is like that.
I mean, you'd have to ask them. Some people, I think, want the chance to be a hero, to do something with their lives. Some people, maybe they're running away from something in the waking world. I don't know.
See, it may just be me, but never really kind of the kind of gal to run away from things. If something's in the way, I just do what I can.
Well, we're not all 8 feet tall with a skill on using hammers.
That's true. But well, it's sometimes there are things that I can't do. In which case, yeah, I turn to other people. Like I can't make arrows. That's a Fletcher's job.
Right.
And she just kind of like holds up her hand, and you see like it's about as big as your face.
Oh my god. She kind of glances away as if to think like, don't think about it. Don't think about it. No.
And she kind of like goes like, yeah, I may be skilled with a hammer, but like making arrows, that kind of thing, jewelry, that kind of thing, requires a bit more finesse than these clumsy old fingers can do. But you know what? I can still give some of them a run for their money.
Yeah. I how to describe where I come from? I think the closest thing I write for a living, I guess is what I do.
Oh, so you're an author.
Kind of. Uh, I don't get to write what I want to write though. I write what people tell me to write.
Well, why didn't you write something here? I'd love to read it.
Oh, maybe if there's time, if I'm able to, for well, before one of these things catches up to me.
You know what? For this for your armor, I'll do the improvements on the house.
Oh, I can pay you for it.
Treat me out to lunch?
She turns an even deeper shade of red. Now it is noticeable.
Yeah, I'd love to eat out. I'd love to eat you
Uh,
out. I mean, eat out with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can lunch, sure.
Fair warning, I can put away my food something fierce.
Well, I can in the waking world. I have a harder time here. Smaller body.
Oh. Well, this is something I gotta see. Alright. And we are going to transition over to Oscar and Alexandra, who are walking around in the city as well. Make an investigation check for me.
16.
That's what I rolled on the die as well, but I have It's 5, so that's a 21.
Okay, so with both of your rolls, you managed to find a respectable inn. Uh, shit, where is it? Where is my sheet? And you see on the sign, is a big black cat, and underneath it, you see the name, the Jaded Tiger pub.
I thought jade was supposed to be green, not black. And also, don't tigers have stripes?
It's
Whatever.
a silhouette.
At least made it a green silhouette.
Oh my god.
I go inside.
And you see a common area off to the right. You see on the left corner, there is a stage of some sort, like a small stage. Right next to it is a counter with and behind it is like all kinds of foodstuffs. There's a few barrels, and you see a Furbolg lady manning the counter, who upon your arrival, you hear the tinkling of a bell, and she looks up and goes, "Oh, hello! Welcome to the Jaded Tiger Pub. What can I do for you?"
3 rooms, 1 night.
3 rooms, 1 night. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we got for you. Okay.
Thanks.
And she moves to the stairs that's across the way, and few moments, and she comes back wiping something from her apron, and she goes, "Okay, we have some rooms for you. You said it was 3 rooms, 1 night. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. That'll run you 2 gold.
Alright, let me just put it down.
Okay, and here are your keys. I only see 2 of you here, though. I assume
The
that
third
you...
one's out.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I'll hold
Alright.
it.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, anything to eat, anything to drink, you let me know, okay?
Yep, thank you.
Wonderful. And she goes about preparing more orders.
I hand the key to Alexandra. There you go. Oh, I don't know. What do we do now?
I don't know. Good talk, T.
Oh. You want to play chess? I guess.
Sure.
I did just get the box.
Why not?
All right. Go into a table and play chess.
Okay. Let's see. What can we do with that? I would like both of you to roll insight for me.
Hmm.
Use an inspiration.
Same.
That wasn't much better.
Well, mine was, though. 18.
I went from a 2 to a 7.
I went from a 6 to an 18.
Ooh.
So that's a 14 total.
So you sit down, you lay out the pieces, and Oscar, you're still kind of shaken up with the dream that you had. that morning, and it doesn't take you long before you hear Lexi call checkmate, and you look down and yup.
I'm getting old. Oh well. Knock it over. Look at the clock. How much time has passed?
Like an hour maybe.
Spent an hour playing one game.
That was a good competitive game of chess.
Jesus Christ.
Oscar takes a long time to pick his moves.
He's busy thinking about how he's trans now.
No. What time is it, I guess?
We don't have anything to do. We want to skip time.
No, I do have something I want to do now. I thought about it over chess.
Roughly midday.
All right.
Like, there's more patrons piling in for what you presume to be lunch.
All right. Well, that was good. Gave me time to think of something to actually do. It's productive. I'm gonna go to the library and look up Xenoray stuff and also the city that we're going to.
So there isn't really like a library
In the big city?
of sorts, like not officially, but like,
There's no nerds in the whole city. Wow.
This is the nerdless city.
No,
seems
it's it has kind of like a public record archive type of thing. that
You also
they
might be
have.
able to get some books in the Bazaar.
An archive is an archive. Go to the archive. I've been in a fair few of those before.
Yeah, the eccentric emporium may have something. You don't know. Sorry, what was that?
I'll go to the archive.
You'll go to the
I've been-
archive? Okay.
Been in a fair few archives before.
Okay. And you see when you enter kind of like an open sort of like round chamber. You see they're lined up along the walls, just like scrolls and shelves, and kind of like every once in a while you'll see like a shelf and then like a big floor to ceiling window that's letting light in, and there's a counter on the far side of the chambers that has a gnome just looking through some kind of like record.
You've been known. Okay. Do they seem to notice me arrive?
No, like they seem incredibly absorbed with whatever they are pouring through.
Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm gonna start looking in the shelves to see if I can understand the organization. I don't know. Is there a dreamy decimal system?
Okay, so you see that it seems to be sectioned off as like an area type of thing. So like nearest to the counter, going clockwise, to the left would start with Prevolo Keep, and then the Forever Forest, and then so on and so forth. For Ashayin, it'd be, hold on. It'd actually be sorry. For Ashayin, it would be the second uh section.
Okay, I will roll up into the Ashayin section and start from the more recent stuff to see if there's any highlighted events corresponding to anything I know about, or just any recent stuff.
Okay, I would like you to roll an investigation check for me then.
Can I have advantage because I've done this before?
No, because you've never really seen
That's
kind
fine.
of like organization of this nature.
Investigation, that's 16 total.
16. Okay, so yes, with a 16, sorry, what were you looking for exactly?
Just uh like any more, starting from like the more recent area, looking for any like, because I don't know if it's like by time or if it's like the other place where it was newspaper articles or if it's just books about it. But I basically just want to start the more recent stuff to see if I can get a grasp on any like major events
So
or
it's
happenings.
weird because the records for Ashayin City they all look thin for what they are. And you grab one of the booklets um and look at the front, and you see in front um
Are they all comic books?
yes, they are.
Oh, for there is it. He
Yeah.
knows it's not. He knows it's not a library, but he's also in a public space. So he's just like, oh, for sake.
You see the title, The Adventures of hold on.
Oh God.
Or was it? The Adventures of Fantastic Man.
Fantastic,
Put the
man.
book back and walk away. Waste
Yes.
of my time. This is going to be horrible. On to Zinevray, maybe.
This is gonna be horrible. Let's read about something fun, like the Queen of the Succubi who tortures my friend. You know, something more tolerable.
Listen, there's a difference between having to read comic books about the place you're going to that is full of assholes, presumably, and
Yeah.
researching an elder demon that wants to hurt someone you know. Like, it's either, oh God, I'm just preparing myself for the worst, or it's, oh, let's prepare myself for the worst, but in a good way.
Okay,
But
so
it would be a little interesting because apparently everything here is based on the area, and I don't know Zinnevray's home address.
so I'd like you to roll another investigation check, but with disadvantage, please.
Is there a hell section?
I mean, you do know Realm of Desire.
It's a 10 total.
Okay, so with the 10 total, you try to scour the shelves, making a very good point of avoiding the Ashayin section as much as possible, and can't really seem to find anything about Zinevray there. But you do notice that there is one section, like to the right of the counter, that's labeled restricted.
Mm.
So I need to tell you this right now. I forgot. I need to give myself back six hit points because I take 3 less damage from psychic now. So
God, I hate
True.
you.
He's min-maxing.
Oh God.
okay. I assume the gnome is still thoroughly looking at their stuff, even though I did make my bit of an outburst.
Kind of like they're poring over a different scroll this time around. They do have like they seem to be like cross-referencing it with a book.
Okay, so they're still looking at their stuff, right?
And now you also see there's like assistants who are putting stuff back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Thought it was still just the normal.
No. This is like a big chamber.
1 sec.
I was waiting. I was like, oh boy, they Fantastic Man is just one of the many citizens that you're gonna meet in Ashayin City.
All right, so I'm gonna go over towards, is the restriction section like walled off, or is it just sort of just has a sign that says, hey, you're not supposed to touch these?
It's an archway, but the archway has like iron bars on it, and you see that behind the iron bars is another desk, and presumably you see the dragonborn that's on like behind that desk is who keeps records of who goes in and out.
Okay. So I just have to say this because I got it and I want to be dumb. The iron bars are not a creature, correct?
No, they're not.
Damn. Okay. Thought it might be a mimic. All right. So I guess I'll rap on the bars and get the Dragonborn's attention.
And they just go, "Oh, yes."
So obviously, I point to the sign, but I am inquiring as to how I would gain access.
You would need to gain permission from the keep. They will give you a form. You give that form to me, and I'll give you proper identification.
Okay,
and
just
access.
to try this, and just to try this out, you wouldn't believe me if I said I was a Dreamweaver, would you?
I'm sorry, even amongst Dreamweavers, the policy still stands.
Oh, all right.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
service, though.
Yep, and I'm gonna go out and I'm like, fucking. First, when it's the stupid comic book city, now I have to go through bureaucracy. I lost a chess game. What a terrible day this is.
We are 0 for 3 today.
Yeah.
You know what they say about being 0 for 3? It's time to go to bed.
Nope. Not yet for Oscar. All right. On to the hall, the keep, whatever, to fill out a form.
Okay. And while you're doing that, we're gonna end the session there, because it's 11 now.
All right. Oh my God. Did not plan to have a date with Anita when I started this session.
Congrats on the sex.
What?
Congrats on the sex.
It's like, oh, that's Oscar's just like, oh shit, I need to get a cake. What does it say? The baker's like, all right, what are you putting on the top? Congrats on the sex. What?
What?
Okay, let me see who I can send y'all out.
This means we level up, right?
No.
Damn.
You got like 3 magic items!
Liliana, you're not having powerful enough sex if you're not leveling us
Fuck
all up.
harder.
What?
Fuck harder.
Listen, the lady is like 2.5 feet taller than me.
Her hand is as big as her face.
Harder.
Yeah, I got news for you. I don't know that Liliana's much of a power bottom. We'll see.
Listen, dealing damage, and taking damage in the eyes of XP are the same thing. So,
Well,
if you're
fair
getting
enough.
finger blasted, you're still leveling us up.
Oh my god. Well, fair enough. She's 2.5 feet taller than me. I'm definitely taking some damage in the process and loving every minute of it.
Okay, I am sending y'all out to gay hell. Here's the raid command. If y'all are still here, go ahead and copy pasta that if you're a sub. If not, just let them know the Stardom Army sends their love and appreciation to Arva.
All right,
Who-
I'm sending everyone out to Castiel.
Aight. And thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes. Good
And
session.
And I am so sorry.
For what?
The fucking records being in comic books.
Oh my god, it's the best.
You started describing them as slim, and I was just like, wait.
Oh no.
No.
Two options here. Either A, they're magical and they contain more than they look, or B, they're slim because they're fucking graphic novels and comic books.
I'll have you know I have a page on my notebook that has like superhero names and their abilities.
Oh, good. I hope we hear as little from that list as possible.
Oh, you think? I think you would love one a few of them.
I mean, I would probably, but Oscar wouldn't.
All right. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.